Your invasion stops here. Your own world may be a sorry, disgraceful shambles, but you're not going to bring your madness to ours as well.
Superman just confronted the Avengers, and one of the biggest fights in comic book history is about to happen, because something weird is happening in both the Marvel and DC universes. You see, the Justice League was fighting a strange creature that showed up out of nowhere. They tried to destroy it, but when Superman rushed in and tried to take it down with brute strength, he was knocked back by the creature. So Batman tried to outsmart the creature and told his team to keep it occupied.
Aquaman assault from the left, Flash from the right, Plastic Man!
And thanks to Batman's strategy, they were able to defeat it. But after doing so, the Spectre appears and explains that the enemy is not from their universe. Just as the Justice League predicted, he tells them that a variety of villains and creatures are coming to their reality for some reason. In the Marvel Universe, we see something similar. 20 minutes ago, a strange creature appeared from another reality, and just like the Justice League, the Avengers managed to handle the threat using Tony's brains, Quicksilver's speed, and Scarlet Witch's magic. But after the fight, they discover some terrifying news. Something strange is happening in the multiverse. Waves of intruders are attacking civilizations, and just like in the DC universe, it looks like they're all appearing out of nowhere. Back at the JLA Watchtower, the Justice League begins searching for answers about what's going on. Flash actually manages to travel to the Marvel Universe first, using his powers. But that's when he encounters a mutant being chased by an angry mob. You see, it's important to realize that mutants and superheroes are treated far worse in the Marvel Universe than in the DC Universe. So when Flash tries to calm the crowd, saying that even if the kid did something wrong, they should relax, the crowd just starts yelling, calling Flash another one of Magneto's evil mutants. He helps the mutant escape, but as he runs, he trips and realizes that in Marvel's universe, he has trouble using his powers. The crowd catches up and gives him a beating, but the Justice League quickly pulls him back, and that's when they see someone. And it's the Watcher, a cosmic being who constantly observes events of great importance. After a moment, another figure appears, the Grandmaster. Wonder Woman uses the lasso of truth on him, and he explains that the barriers between the Marvel and DC universes have weakened. The only way to prevent both worlds from collapsing is to find 12 powerful artifacts, 6 from the Marvel Universe and 6 from the DC Universe, that might help stop the impending catastrophe.
Only these items brought together can end the danger. Fail to assemble them, and a universe dies.
He tells them that heroes from the Marvel Universe will be seeking these items too, so he advises them to be careful, and then he disappears. The Justice League is left confused, unsure if they can trust that the Grandmaster is telling the truth. But Batman suggests that at the very least they should investigate his claims. So using the Speed Force, Flash transports the team to the Marvel Universe. The first place they arrive is Latveria, where they witness Dr. Doom ruling with an iron fist. When Aquaman suggests they should intervene because of Doom's dictatorship, Batman simply advises that they observe and move on. The same happens in Genosha, where mutants were recently bombed, in Michigan, where they witness the aftermath of a Hulk rampage, and in New York, where they see the Punisher executing criminals in cold blood. As the heroes continue to observe, they find themselves stunned, unable to believe what they're seeing.
This world, it's lush, it's alive. There are heroes here too, from what we've discovered. How can they allow this? How can they stand for it? Don't they care?
Meanwhile, the Avengers also learn about the 12 powerful artifacts from a mysterious figure known as Metron. Much like the Grandmaster, Metron warns them that they must collect all 12 items before the Justice League does, or their universe will perish. And so the race between the two teams to claim the artifacts begins. Just like the Justice League, the Avengers managed to cross over into the DC Universe. But unlike the hostility the Justice League faced in the Marvel Universe, the Avengers' experience is completely different. When they arrive, people start asking for autographs and pictures, thinking they're part of the same team as the DC superheroes. They're shocked, to say the least, by the love and admiration the heroes in this universe receive.
They have a museum devoted to a super speedster. A museum!
These articles, ads, These people idolize their heroes.
Yes, not like so often back home, eh?
But just like Superman had his own perspective about the Avengers in the Marvel Universe, Captain America holds a harsh view of Superman and his team.
Justice. This isn't justice. Look around. This is their city. It wasn't built by men. They must own this world like little tin gods, demanding the public's adoration instead of protecting its freedom.
But just as Captain is about to finish his speech, the Avengers look up and see DC's heroes standing before them, ready to confront them.
Your invasion stops here!
Superman tells them they're all going to be taken into custody, insisting that letting them roam free would endanger the city's safety. Captain fires back, calling the demand insane and branding Superman a fascist overlord. Wanda gently suggests to Cap that they should at least try to talk things out peacefully, but Thor hits Superman with his hammer. A big fight breaks out. We see Aquaman punching Iron Man, Quicksilver spinning Plastic Man around, Thor getting hit by Superman, and Hawkeye trying to shoot the Flash, who manages to knock him down. But while this is happening,
And as battle rages, they face each other. Cautious, determined, experienced. Their eyes lock. They each draw breath. Their blows land with almost no force at first. A tap, a brush, assess, a feint, a counter, a shift, a response.
All right. It's conceivable you could beat me, Avenger, but it would take you a very long time. Tell me this, though. Do you want to? No, you're not the enemy. We're all just pawns in a larger scheme.
Batman and Captain America realize that someone is clearly pulling the strings, trying to make both teams fight, so they decide to join forces and leave the battleground. As they vanish, we see Wanda trying to summon her chaos magic, but then something happens. Wanda unleashes an overwhelming surge of power that sends everyone flying from the battlefield. Plastic Man and Wonder Woman are stunned by the sheer force of it. When Quicksilver rushes over and asks what just happened, Wanda explains that the chaos magic in this world is clearly far stronger than she expected. So when Superman and Flash try to go after Iron Man and Thor, Wanda simply lifts her hand and teleports her team to a different location. After this, a long and violent journey begins as both teams race to collect the 12 artifacts. Along the way, we see moments like Iron Man outsmarting his opponents, Wonder Woman battling Hercules, and Quicksilver racing the Flash, while Batman and Captain America try to figure out what's really going on. The teams even clash again in the Savage Land, both trying to get their hands on the final artifact until the battle breaks out again. But this time Superman is so furious that he actually manages to take Thor down. And as Thor lies defeated, Superman admits he's never faced a tougher opponent. Once all the artifacts are gathered, Batman and Captain America return. And that's when the truth is revealed. Krona, a cosmic being obsessed with unlocking the secrets of the multiverse and the origins of life, is the mastermind behind it all, alongside the Grandmaster. You see, Krona's obsession drove him to destroy entire universes in search of answers. To stop him, the Grandmaster proposed a cosmic game. Each chose a team of heroes. Krona selected the Avengers, while the Grandmaster chose the Justice League, and the team that secured the most artifacts would win. But when Batman and Captain America uncovered what was really going on, Captain used his shield to pass the final artifact to Batman, making the score 7-5 in the Justice League's favor.
The game is over. The score is 7-5 in favor of the Justice League. Your chosen champions were defeated, Krona. Thus you must go and menace this continuum no more.
I will. No! I will have the answers I seek. I will know the truth. I will know it!
After Krona decided to cheat, the Justice League and the Avengers realized they had to team up to save their universes and defeat him. As they worked together, the teams began to grow closer, even doing things like attending parties together, though tension between some of them still lingered. But after many battles, they learned to trust one another. And when Thor got into trouble, we even got to see Superman wielding Thor's hammer while holding Captain America's shield.
Oh my lord, the power! Never felt so!
Even though after the fight we found out that just like everybody else, Superman can't always lift the hammer, no matter how strong he is, since the hammer's spell was created so that only a few worthy individuals could lift it in times of desperation. So finally, after teaming up and managing to stop Krona, the teams travel back to their respective universes. In the final panel, we see Superman and Captain America saluting each other, expressing how glad they are to have met, while Wanda reflects that no matter how different their worlds are, they still manage to overcome their differences and work together to save the world.